Okay, welcome back to 640 AM The Mix, and today's video is a discussion about the President George FCC CB radio with AM, FM, SSB, and more. And that's coming up next. Okay, welcome back to 640 AM The Mix, and this video is a podcast discussion, particularly about the President George FCC CB radio, but President Electronics in general. I'm going to start off the video by saying I'm not affiliated with President. Every radio that I have, I purchased with my own funds, so you're hearing strictly my opinion, unbiased. I'm also not associated with any retailer. You're going to see some retailers up on the screen. That's just me searching the web. Everything you hear is directly my opinion, unbiased and unfiltered. So President Electronics has released the George at the end of 23, beginning of 24, and it's been taken off. But that's what the George looked like back in the day. It's not a new radio lineage by any stretch of the imagination. It's been around for a long time. Excellent radios over the years. It has a few iterations. That's one right there. And there's another one, the President George. But the latest iteration has the AM, FM, and SSB. And we're going to get into some of the details coming up next. But this radio, like I said, released at the end of 23. There it is. That's the brand new version, beginning of 24. And it's been selling. A lot of chit-chat on the interwebs, and we're going to get in on the action. So, like I said, AM, FM, SSB. So it's an all-mode CB radio, legal limit. Authorized for CB use in the United States, and that's the price that overall has been checking in at $279. So what do you get for $279? That's what we're here to find out, part and parcel, and have a discussion as well. So AM, FM, upper sideband, lower sideband. It has weather and PA modes. Like I said, a lot more to offer. And people have been chit-chatting about this radio, so let's get into the features. Scan and scan skip, and the big addition is CTCSS tones and DCS tones for privacy. Obviously, if you go on some of the websites, they do additional, but that's some of the stuff right there. 40 channels from 26.965 megahertz to 27.405. You got the whole 40 channel band. Power supply 13.8 volts. It's a 6-pin microphone connection. 38 CTCSS tones, 104 DCS tones, 7 weather channels. 4 watts on the AM, 4 watts on the FM, 12 watts on the sideband. So there you go. That's your legal limit. 7 1/4 width, 6 3/4 depth, height 2 1/4. Weight comes in at a meager 2.2 pounds. You get the radio, the microphone, the fused power cord, mounting bracket, and knobs, mic holder, and you get a decent owner's manual. That's the schematic right there. If you want to get more in depth with the President George FCC. Comes in overall at a 4.5 rating. That's what I talked about earlier. You could do a lot with this radio aftermarket, but that's your decision. You can peak it, you can tune it, and you can align it. And you can accessorize the radio with the antenna and all of that. So, gorgeous display, SWR power meter to the left, 40 channels to the right, upper. Below you get the frequency display. So it is a full-featured LCD display, multiple colors. And you get the volts on the bottom right. 2 knobs on either side and a third one to the bottom right. We'll take a look at the back. It has the heat sink. It has a data port. And you could also have the 13.8 volt plug. So, is the President George FCC CB radio the real deal? Well, that's up to you. Comment below. Tell us about it if you have this radio. and let's get into the discussion. The podcast is over. The discussion begins now. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll catch you next time right here on 640 AM The Mix. Don't forget, check the description for the final word on today's video, and exciting radio to say nonetheless. The President George FCC CB radio by President Electronics. Check it out and comment below. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll catch you on the next video.